This will change your life. Just these habits will change the perspective of your life. It's 5 a.m. You open up your Instagram account or even your YouTube, and the first thing you see is a girl waking up at the crack of dawn, drinking her greens, having a well-balanced breakfast, journaling, and also going to the gym. And the first thing that you think of is, yeah, right. Or you can be someone else and be super heavily inspired. You'll go on YouTube, search 5 a.m. morning habits or 5 a.m. morning routine, and you set that alarm till 5 in the morning. And you'll do it for 2 days. You'll wake up at 5 in the morning knowing damn well you're only sleeping 5 hours, and you'll crash out by day 2. And I'm here to tell you why. You cannot go from 0 to 100, okay? It all starts with small habits. You want to change your life, you need to start doing things in a way where you build up to it. If you are somebody that is going to sleep at 1, 2 in the morning, and then you're trying to wake up at 5 in the morning, it's just simply not going to work. You're going to be tired, you're going to be groggy, and you're going to burn out. Now, I want to tell you that you can absolutely be that 5 a.m. girl. You can be any girl that you want, but you have to start small and you have to create small habits for yourself. And I want you to start with 5 small morning habits, because the morning is what sets the entire intention for your day. If you can start with 5 small morning habits that you actually stick to, that makes sense for your life, I promise it will change everything. It will be the start to something new. You'll be able to stop hitting the snooze in the morning. You'll be able to stop skipping meals. You'll start eating healthy. You'll start going to the gym. There's so many things that can come to you. And I know you're probably listening to this and say, girl, that doesn't make any sense. But when you start to stick to the smallest things, you start to realize that there's other things in your life that you can stick to. You show yourself that you're capable of something, okay? And when you create good habits for yourself, it creates clarity as well. Right now, you may be someone who's not sticking to anything at all, and it becomes super difficult to stick to other things because you keep breaking promises to yourself. But if you follow these 5 steps and you follow them for more than a month, I promise you there's other things in your life that you are going to want to stick to. It's going to change. The way that you start your day sets the intention for the entire day. Maybe you may be someone that doesn't even have an alarm. You wake up whenever. Maybe you wake up 10 minutes before work. Waking up early, having a skincare routine, being consistent with the gym, girl, that was never meant to be part of the plan. Until one day I changed, I stayed consistent, and now we're here. And if this all sounds like you, hit that subscribe button, join the family. We're evolving over here, and if I can do it, so can you. Now, I used to be the type of girl that used to go out till 2 in the morning. She used to stay up till 5 in the morning. She had no structure. She ate whatever she wanted. The gym was never even a thought in her brain. And the fact that I'm sitting here on YouTube giving you advice on how to be a 5 a.m. morning girly and how to have habits to set the intention for your day is absolutely insane. If you were to tell Erika in 2017 that this would be her life, she would laugh in your face. She would say she's boring, she has no life, and she needs to live more, okay? Waking up early, going to the gym, having a skincare routine, girl, that was never, ever part of Erika's plan. Erika thought that what she used to do was living, okay? This life was not in the books for me, okay? Until one day, I had a realization and I wanted to change my life. And I would see videos online about waking up early, going to the gym, and I was super inspired and motivated, and I would be that girl that I would set the alarm at 5 in the morning, wake up for 2 days, and then instantly quit because I was still going to sleep at 1 in the morning, you know? I wasn't doing the small things. I was trying to change my life from one day to another, and unfortunately, it does not work like that. Now, I want to sit here and share what really changed my life for real. I am now somebody who has been training for the past 5 years. First things first, if you are somebody that is trying to wake up earlier, the first thing that I can tell you, if you're going to sleep at 12, 1, 2, 3 in the morning, it is not going to work. Don't be that person that decides to wake up at 5 in the morning, but is still going to sleep at 12 o'clock at night. There's so many times in my life that I have tried that, and I promise you, the only thing that will lead to is pure tiredness, grogginess, and majority of the time you're not even as productive as you want to be. Your gym sessions are horrible and the energy levels are just so bad. And maybe you will have a day where you go to sleep at 12 o'clock, you wake up at 5 in the morning and have a really productive day. But I promise you, by day 2 or 3, you will completely burn out and go back to old habits. And that's why it's extremely important to start slow. And I'm not saying that you have to wake up at 5 in the morning. That's why I said create habits that work for you. We're all different. We all have different schedules. We all have different lives. So find something that works for you. But what I do want you to do is make time for yourself in the morning. I used to be the type of girl that would wake up 10 minutes before having to be at work. I would shower for 5 minutes and always be late every single day until I started working for myself and realized that things need to change. And if I can go back and be at my 9 to 5, I would 100% wake up at 5. I used to work at 11 o'clock a.m. and wake up at 10:30, okay? If I could go back and wake up at 5 in the morning, do all of these beautiful things and have an entire life and come home at 7 p.m. and just watch TV, just shower and watch TV and get ready for bed, that would have been amazing. But it didn't, and now we're here. And now I wanna help you in a way where I didn't have anyone helping me. Habit number 1, do not dare touch your phone in the morning, okay? I want you to invest in an alarm as soon as this video is over. Go on Amazon, buy the one that I have, invest in an alarm. That changed my entire life, and I'll tell you why in a second. When I used to wake up with my phone charging next to me, the first thing I used to do is grab my phone. I used to take in everybody's live, watch stories, scroll on Instagram, scroll on TikTok, and then wake up. There was not once where I would think about myself, be completely disassociated from the world and be connected to me. I wasn't praying, I wasn't healing, there was nothing that I was doing for me. I don't know why we have to take in everybody else's world before we take in our own. And now looking back, those were the days where I had the most anxiety. And my days never felt like the way that they feel now. Now I wake up, I feel good, I feel clear, there's no phone disturbing me. I wake up with my little music from my alarm, and it is the best feeling in the world. The best thing that you can do in the morning is connect with yourself. And now I saw this other video and it said that you can have your phone in the morning, but don't basically look at motivating things. And I will tell you why that doesn't work. I now have full control over my own life and my own morning. No distraction, just me, the quietness of it being 5 in the morning, my prayers, my healing, and everything in between. There's no noise. And then when you do this, you realize how unnecessary it is to mindlessly scroll at that hour. Now, habit number 2, wake up and immediately think about gratitude. I want you to think about 3 things you're grateful for as soon as you open those pretty little eyes, okay? And I'll tell you why. Do you know how many people took their last breath while you were sleeping? Do you know how many people are taking their last breath as you're watching this video? It is so important to realize the privilege and the blessing to have been able to open your eyes that morning. I want you to thank God or think whatever it is that you believe in. And I want you to think of 2 other things that you're immensely grateful for. And then what I want you to do is I want you to set the intention for the day. Who do you want to be? What do you want to feel? What do you want to do? Who do you want to be that day? It is so easy to go on a spiral first thing in the morning, thinking about your job, thinking about all the tasks that you have to do, thinking about your partners, your friends, your relationships, all the problems that you have in a day. But before you can even get to all of that, and even if you feel like you're getting into a spiral, stop yourself and think about 3 things that you are grateful for. You don't even have to write them down. You don't have to sit there and journal. Maybe you don't have time. Just think of 3 things as soon as you wake up. And on top of the gratitude, I also want you to think of 3 intentions for the day. Not a task list, baby girl. 3 intentions. How do you want to feel today? What do you want to attract? It could be peace, it could be clarity, it could be focus, it could even be good energy. Whatever it is that you want out of your day, I want you to think of it and attract it to your day. I always, you guys, there was not a day in my life that I didn't wake up anxious, that I didn't feel like I wasn't spiraling. I used to wake up and think about the a million things that I had to do. All of my problems, literally just in the matter of 10 minutes, I would go into this crazy spiral. And the reason why 1 and 2 go so hand in hand is because I would be on my phone. I would take forever scrolling on this thing and then wake up in panic because I took way too long scrolling on my phone and start thinking about all of the things that I had to do that day. And then I would start to think about my problems and my relationship and my friends and how I needed to do this and how I'm like this horrible person, like just immediate spiraling, immediate anxiety. It was just a mind cycle that I could not get myself out of until I just created that small baby habit. And literally as soon as I opened my eyes, I would think about 3 things that I was grateful for, and then I would set the intention for the day, and that changed my entire life. Put your phone in the living room, wake up with the alarm, think of 3 things you're grateful for, and set the intention for the day. The intentions that I would set for the day is exactly how my day would go. And maybe not all the time, because there's always something that happens. Whatever problems that you have, you will do it because you set the intention. And if there's a lot of things that you're going through and you need patience to go through it, that better be one of your intentions, baby girl, because there is a lot of patience to deal with certain things that we have to deal with. So if you have to sit there and set the intentions and say to yourself, today, I will be a patient woman. Today, I will attract good energy. Today, I will go up to my gym crush. I don't know what it is that you want from life, but I promise you, you can attract anything that you want, but you have to start your day with that. If you tell yourself negative things, that will be your life. Promise you, I have been there where I would constantly be this pessimistic person until I became this positive human being that would attract everything that she wanted. And now we're living this dream, beautiful life. And I just want you to do the same thing, Pookie. You just have to stick to that small thing, that little small habit, I promise will change your life. And please, if you're listening to this, I want you to stick to it. I don't want you to just watch this video, click off of it, and not do it. All you have to do is be more present, be in the moment, and really focus on things that matter. And always, always remember, your mind is so powerful. You think positive, your life will be positive. You think negative, your life will be negative. If you think that you're this horrible, negative person and you're not capable of anything and you can't stick to these habits that I'm talking to you about, that's exactly what will happen. But if you close out this video and you write down the new habits that you're going to do, and you tell yourself, I'm going to stick to this for 7 days straight, you will do it. Habit number 3, do something hard every single morning. Now, you guys know that for me, that's the gym. Whether I want to do it or I don't, whether I feel horrible in the morning, whether I feel like absolute dog crap. I don't know if that has to do with you going to the gym. Maybe it's a super difficult task that you've been putting out for a really long time. Whatever is super hard for you that you keep putting on a back burner right here, do it first thing in the morning, because when you get it out of the way, baby girl, I promise your day will be much smoother. And number 2, discipline is a form of self-love. Yes, you can do a face mask. Yes, you can journal for 5 minutes, but discipline is a form of self-love. I'll say that again. Discipline is a form of self-love. When you do hard shit, you're proving to yourself that you are capable, okay? That sense of achievement that you get is so rewarding and will bring you to the optimal, most beautiful version of yourself. Wherever you are in life right now, if you feel lost, if you feel like you just don't know what direction you're going to, if you feel like you're not capable of something, do something hard. Maybe that's going to the gym. For me, that's what that is. I go to the gym 5 times a week, and it is the best feeling in the world. And I go on days where I don't want to go. I go on days where I'm not motivated. I go on the worst days. The only days I don't go is if I'm feeling sick, okay? And when I have a rest day. When I have a rest day, I'll do the first hardest task of my day, whether that's work, whether that's filming for YouTube, whether that's editing a video. I don't know what it is, but I make sure to do one hard thing in the morning, because that sets the intention for the day, and that sense of achievement after that you feel will set the intention for your entire day. I promise you, this will change your life. Just these 3 habits in the morning will change the perspective of your life. And I want you to think about this. When you're not challenging yourself, and when you're not doing hard things, and when you live a very simple, regular life, are you really growing? Are you learning anything new? Are you learning about yourself? Respectfully. And a hard thing can be, you guys, reading a book. Let's say you want to read a 500-page book, but you can't get to it. When you're done reading that book, are you gonna gain from that or are you gonna lose? Same thing with the gym. You don't wanna go. You just, it's not worth it. I'm already fit, let's say. But if you go and you build the potential body and physique that you know that you can get to, how good is that gonna feel? Ask yourself that. How freaking good. You can't stick to your meals. You can't stick to a meal plan for the life of you. But you finally just start doing that. You start meal prepping every single week, or you start cooking and you really start to stick to your meals for real. How good is that gonna make you feel? How closer does that bring you to success? How does that help you as an individual? There is nothing in life that's challenging that's not gonna help you grow. Maybe it can just be as simple as leaving a relationship, leaving a very toxic relationship. That is hard. You guys, leaving something that you're comfortable with and that you're used to and that you feel like you don't have a life without that person is extremely hard. But will you benefit from it? Will you grow from it? Will you learn from it? Yes, everything that is hard in your life that you have been avoiding is going to help you grow into the person that you are meant to become. And that's all we want to do in life, is become the person that we're meant to be. We want to live in purpose, and we want to keep growing. We want to keep learning. We want to keep healing. Okay, that never ends. As much as we want to get into a point in life where like we're just good and we don't have to challenge ourselves anymore, no. Guys, life is all about challenging ourselves, learning, growing, and constant evolvement, okay? We only have one life, so we might as well just do hard that's gonna help us grow, and it's gonna help us learn, and it's going to allow us to be connected to ourselves. Habit number 4, get put together. Like I said, I used to be the type of girl that used to wake up 5 minutes before work, and I would literally throw my hair in a bun and just walk out that door looking absolutely crusty and crazy and did not give a flying. And even when I worked from home, you guys, when I quit my job and I started working from home, I would go to the gym, shower, put on any type of clothes, and just get to work. And the moment that I started coming home from the gym, doing my skincare routine, doing my makeup, doing my hair, getting put together, the more I wanted to be productive, the more I wanted to constantly challenge myself, the more I wanted to do the tasks that I was constantly putting in the back of my brain, putting on a back burner. Okay, it makes such a big difference, and I know that it may be something so small. I keep promising you guys, it changes your life, okay? And for my girlies that are saying that they don't have time in the morning, for my mothers, for my entrepreneurs, for my girlies that work 2 jobs, you have time to pour into a 9 to 5. 8 hours that you're making someone else richer. You're telling me that you don't have 45 minutes to get put together to make yourself feel good. I think the biggest problem in life is that we prioritize everything else except ourselves. We will prioritize the boyfriend, we'll prioritize the friendships in our life, the relationships in our life, but do you prioritize yourself? Do you put yourself above everything in anything? And I know that becomes very difficult when you have kids. I don't have kids, but I want you mothers to just get put together, okay? I promise you, it'll change your life. And I don't know what time you have to wake up to do that, but that's why I like to wake up at 5 in the morning. It's not for the aesthetics. It's not to be that girl. It's to genuinely have time for Erika, to do what she wants to do before the entire world wakes up, before Star wakes up, before I have to deal with all the crap that I have to deal with in a day. I want to just feel good and have time for me. And if that means that I have to wake up at 5 in the morning at the crack of dawn, that's what I'm gonna do. Because it is so important to put you first. You have to be selfish. A lot of people say, oh, you're so selfish, you're so selfish. No, girl, I used to be the most selfless human being ever. Everyone would be first before Erika. And now it's different. Erika goes first, because if Erika is not put together, she doesn't perform well. She doesn't love in the way that she wants to love. She doesn't glow. And I can't even show up for my community the way that I want to show up for y'all. I don't glow the way that I glow when I wake up and make time for myself. When I wake up early and I really put myself together for real, I work better, I feel better, and I lead better. If you're a mother, I promise you, you'll be a better mother if you were to just wake up and get put together. And please don't kill me. I'm not a mother, so I don't know for real. I know that it's hard to make time. I cannot relate to you in any type of shape, way, or form. This is my daughter, and it is not the same as a child, I know, but I just want you to really make time for you. And maybe that's not getting put together, but if you were to just do one of these habits, it's already putting you in the right direction. Now, habit number 5. And now this one I'm a bit upset about, because I do check-ins about this on Instagram, and the amount of women that tell me they don't eat breakfast breaks my entire heart. You leave the house without eating breakfast? I'm gonna keep it so real with you guys. I don't remember the last time I have ever stepped foot out of my house or started a work block without feeding my body, okay? Like, genuinely, you guys, I don't care if I wake up at 12 o'clock. I don't care if I get home at 1 o'clock. I'm actually filming a YouTube video today, and I think I had breakfast at 12:30. I don't care what time it is. I'm not skipping breakfast. Breakfast sets the intention for your entire day. It gives your body fuel, it gives your brain clarity, and it shows your nervous system that you are being taken care of. And before you say, girl, I don't have time for none of that, girl, breakfast can take 2 minutes, a yogurt bowl, a smoothie. It is so easy to grab and go breakfast. I understand lunch, I understand dinner, but breakfast takes 2 minutes, baby girl, 2. Now, putting all of these habits together and really following it for real every single day will change your entire life. And I know I keep saying that, and I know I probably sound like a broken record, but when you start small, even small things are so hard to stick to. You can take these habits and you can try to stick to it, and you'll realize that you'll struggle. You'll probably skip breakfast, or you'll probably skip the gym, or you'll probably still wake up with your phone in your hand and forget to do your gratitude in the morning. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I don't do it every single day. I'd be an immense liar if I were to say I do it every day. But something I will tell you is that when I do start my days this way, I have the best day in the world. And maybe I have something that day that is stressing me out, that maybe I feel like I'm not capable of. But if that day I started my day good, I feel grounded. And I feel like everything is gonna be okay, that everything is gonna work out. That I may feel overwhelmed and I may feel stressed out, but I have it in my heart and believe that everything's going to be okay because I set the intention for the day. And whether or not it's a good day or a bad day, this day will end. Tomorrow will be a new day and I'll try again. And I just really wanted to make this video because I really used to be the complete opposite of who I am today. And if I could help one person change their life, that would mean the world to me, because when I was going through whatever I was going through, I really wish I saw a video like this. I wish I saw a video of a girl that used to party all the time and then all of a sudden changed her entire life. I used to be so lost in life that I didn't even realize it until I found myself. So if you're somebody that is going through the same motions, I just want you to know that you are capable of changing your entire life. If you're somebody that does the complete opposite of this, girl, me too. I was once in your shoes. So it is time to take control of your life, and that all starts with these 5 small habits that I know deep down inside you are capable of. That is it for today's video. I just want to say thank you for watching, and if you have not subscribed and you found just a little bit, an ounce of help in this video, please hit that subscribe button, join the family, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.